Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Rags to Riches. The basic concept behind the series is to take a lower level club and make it into a big European club, or move from this lower club to a top club and eventually dominate Europe. I'll be starting my journey at Perth Glory. They're a small club based in Perth who play in the A-League. Now, they play at the NIB Stadium, so that's what I've named it. Made it into a more extravagant stadium. I'll be playing it on Legendary, 4 minutes, and also Legendary board difficulty, so this should make it pretty hard. As for the A-League, the A-League's different to many other leagues. It has a different system. It works quite differently. And so first we have 27 rounds of play, where each team plays each other 3 times. Because remember, there's only 10 teams in this league. At the end of these 27 rounds, the first 6 teams are put into a cup competition, which will decide the eventual winner of the league. First, I decided to get rid of some of the old players, some of the lower rated players. Then, I moved into the transfer market and look at the free agents. I find a really good one called John Smith, but realise he's fake, but still. Good deal, good price, so I must buy him. So I pick up these free agents. Some of them are not necessarily going to be the best players in my team, but cash nonetheless. Now Charlie Allen, he's a really special one. He really grows a lot. He has a good potential. I've played with him in previous management mode seasons, and yeah, he's a real great bargain. So yeah, I get the counter offers, and 2 seem to have accepted it, and 3 have countered. So I just raise their offered wage, and hopefully they'll accept it now. So I've received a few transfer bids. One for Todd House. He's got one from Brisbane Roar Football Club. Seems he's really attracting a lot of attention. So yeah, might get a good price from him. So yeah, even Gold Coast want him now. Getting quite hectic for him. And Jamie Douglas, he's accepted our bid. Yeah, and Bailey White and Scott Leather have followed, so now I've got all my targets I wanted. Got a few transfer offers again. Wellington Phoenix. For Todd Howarth, no surprise. Howarth again. Sterielski, that's a new one. Melbourne Heart want him. They want a few of my players actually. And yeah, so I've also transferred Smelt. He's the top player at Perth Glory by a mile or so. He's 72, and the next highest is probably like 64. Pretty good. But no one seems to want to buy him. Don't know why. Can't afford him, maybe. So before the upcoming games, just change around my team, see who fits in best, who I can play in the game so I can grow them, because that's one of the most fundamental parts, growing the players. And yeah. So my first match is up against the Hearts. Don't know how that's going to go. Haven't even heard of the team before. I follow football quite a lot. So yeah, I get off to a good start, good chances, and Sterry obviously converts. Great assist from Dodd. There was no way the goalkeeper was stopping that. He might have looked close, but that was a really good shot. Too much pace from Dodd to pass. Yeah. But the Hearts attacked furiously. Just couldn't stop them really. And yeah, they went really close just then. Nearly scored. And then the next moment, I give away a penalty. Oh my god. So Sutton converts from there. I went close. I saved it, but he just got it on the rebound. It was impossible for me to save it. And yeah, so scores were level on 1-1. Had good runs, had good shots, and so Smelt scored. Perth Glory is quite a one-man team, really. So really dependent on that guy, and hopefully he doesn't get injured. Oh, and the one man scored. On the other team, of course, Jay Sutton. How did he score again? Oh my god. So I make a few changes in the squad, bring in Mitchell and Andrezinho. Nothing happens. And guess what? Smelt scores again. No surprises there. He's the main man up front. And I go really close there, but just, I don't know what the player does. He just falls over on a skip. Seriously. So yeah, just going back again. And Sutton scores. Are you kidding me? It's been Sutton all the time. That's his third goal of the game. Overly lucky or one man, I don't know. But anyway, whenever I thought that I can't score, I do. And it was Charlie Allen, the debutant. He scored. Good debut start, I guess. I'm getting to know the team well. And there you see. My defense was struggling again. What I've actually realized from this is that Perth Glory's defense is not the top defense in the world. It's going quite bad, actually. I got the win today, and that was good. All good. Smelts. Allen. Good job. But really need some defense reinforcements, I guess. But with the amount of money Perth Glory have, I really can't afford to buy anyone. There's no good free agents. And so I decided to make it all into cash and start up my youth account. So I look for some scouts. I decided to go with 2 Australians and 1 Moroccan. The reason being, if I want to get local youth would be able to fit into the game more easily, and that should be done. I'm not sure if EA has included that, but I'm assuming that. And yeah. as you can see, I can't even afford good scouts, but hopefully I can get some good players in. With luck. Okay. So next game's against Spartak now. They're a team from Russia, if you haven't realised yet. And yeah, off to a good start against them really. Scored early with a fantastic goal from Dodd. But yeah, the game seemed to turn around really quick. And I conceded a goal to Milic. And then to Sigurðsson, I really can't say his name. And that was twice to him. Twice in like 20 minutes. It couldn't be worse. So I decided to make some changes and decided to put on Andrezinho and Mitchell. Hopefully they'll make the change. So it started up again 3-1. And Nalchik were dominant as usual, but John Smith pulled out a good save. So yeah, and then Dodd, superb run alone. The speed was just too good for the opposition. They just couldn't handle it. And then again, Spartak Nalchik were back again dominating, and it was only a matter of time until they would score, and they did. So that was a 4-2 loss to me. Nothing good, but lessons learnt. We need a better defence. They make a few substitutions, and we got quite close actually. With that corner, I really think the striker should have converted, but it was just unlucky there, and there again. So yeah, we were unlucky a few times, but in the end, Spartak were the better team, and yeah, we got the 4-2 loss, not the win. So I've seen Dodd really doing well, so decided to keep him in the team. So moving ahead, I've sold the players, the scouts are here. I started to look at a few locations I could go scouting. I really wanted some black players. They're fast, they're good, and they can score most of the time, unless you're Eric Jamba. So, sent my first scout to Australia, local youth, good idea, hopefully. And he's accustomed to finding players here, with more contacts, so that's good. Now for Jamie Thompson. Where can he go? I had just the location for him. Yep, that's right. Ivory Coast. So Ivory Coast I went. To my disappointment, I found that it was quite a high amount of money needed to send them there, but decided to spend it anyway. So the Moroccan, where can I send him? I got the answer quickly. Not really. Decided to send him to France. There's some good young people in real life out there, so hopefully there's on the game as well. Only time will tell if this was a good decision or not. So moving ahead to the Leicester game, I received a message about them setting up the scouting network. That's good. Progress, I guess. But really, I couldn't care less. I don't think that feature's too good. So moving ahead to Leicester game, I decided to simulate it since, well, just haven't had too much of a good time playing. Don't take me wrong, I'm not bad, but I just haven't been in form playing. Lost out to my best friend yesterday. Not good. So I decided to simulate the next game, and I'll win. At the cost of Stereoski for 4 weeks, but I guess that was okay. So, see you next time for the next episode. And peace.